not everything is about you. Can you imagine your own mother saying this to you? Good evening, Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
Good evening. Let me take you back to a time where I didn't quite like myself. It was a dark time indeed, but I am trying to learn from it. I am no expert on this, so this is my take on accepting myself and implementing self-love. I just turned 20 years old, so I'm officially old now. And what do 20 years old do? Worry about what people have to say about them. Always concerned about what you don't have. So it's something I'm struggling with and hope to improve this New Year's. I just joined college. On my first day of college, I made a bunch of friends and who I thought would last me for a lifetime. But I didn't realize that it was a false hope and that it was a huge group and everyone thought we will stick together for the whole time, but then college experiences go, you all start dividing, making small groups, and totally end up in different corners. So we slowly started becoming a part of what everyone called the cool gang, but it was a gang in which I didn't feel like I fit in. I didn't feel heard or valued. And it was always like I was standing on the outside looking in. And I absolutely hated myself for it because I always wished to be more confident, more cool, more free and outgoing, and not someone who was always stuck in her head, overthinking, and always um, fearful of speaking her mind out because of people judging her or people thinking she's stupid or she is weird. So, but all this was all in my head, obviously. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have been in the same place. But all along, when I thought I was the problem, it was my closest friend who backstabbed me and spread rumors about me. So after months of sobbing, wailing, crying, and moping around, I said I needed a time out. I wanted to break away from all of this. So I went to the beach. And it was one of the most invigorating experiences in my life. It's crazy how nature works and helps you in healing. Like swimming in the ocean and going out and about in nature and listening to some hard truths can be so life changing and bring so much perspective into your life. So, this is where my mom sat me down and told me that not everything's about you. So I went, okay, that's one way of consoling your daughter who's clinging on to the last shred of self-esteem. But she went on. She said that, so what if your closest friend abandoned you? So what if no one wants to sit with you in class because of a rumor she spread? Life goes on. You take the easy way out by always cribbing and sobbing, or take the harder way out by moving on, by talking to new people, and by focusing on your studies and your career. Because this whole incident had more to talk about her character than it was about me. So she said, don't let her win. But it was a hard truth to swallow. It was a hard pill to swallow. Because it was completely unfair and I had done nothing, but life is like that, I guess, I think. So I thought I'll do something about it. So I went ahead and started journaling, started writing all my positive and negative emotions every night. And then went to yoga classes, went jogging, tried distracting myself, started talking to new people, just trying to distract myself and starting. But this suddenly started turning into a habit, like talking to new people and going to jogging every day in the morning and taking up yoga classes. So this helped me accept that I was wrong and that it was okay, that I could do absolutely nothing about it. My lack of self-esteem fueled my suffering. They did that to me because they thought that I would let their behavior slide. Because I gave them the power to let them do whatever they wanted to me without my consent. So I learned a lesson from this, and it was a lesson well taught. Because without this, I wouldn't have met one of the most wonderful, real, and absolutely sweet and lovely people I now call friends. In retrospect, it brings me so much peace in knowing that it absolutely had nothing to do with me, and that life will throw situations like these to you. And like I said, I'm no expert, but what I've learned from this is that we all have that power to not let someone make you feel inferior or any less deserving of the respect we all truly deserve. And everyone here on the planet, despite all our flaws, deserve to be loved and valued. And thank you.